Hi there. Let's demystify and simplify, decode all of these tax announcements that you've been hearing from Budget 2023, specifically the tax announcements that impact your life and my life. I'm talking personal finance and personal income tax. That was the big headline. First and foremost, the new tax regime, the concessional tax regime that was introduced a couple of years back, that has been rejigged in this budget, and that has been made the default tax regime. So you will actually have to go and specifically tell your CA or your payroll people in your company to make you be a part of the old regime. You'll have to specifically do that. Otherwise, by default, you are already in the new regime. Now, let's look at the features and what all changes, starting with the tax slabs. First of all, up to 3 lakhs, nil, no tax. 3 to 6 lakhs, there's 5% tax. 6 to 9 lakhs, you're in 10%. 9 to 12 lakhs, the tax rate is 15%. 12 to 15, 20%. And this is the important one. Now, those earning up to above 15 lakh rupees will be taxed at 30%. Remember, in the old regime, anyone earning above taxable income above 10 lakhs comes in the 30% bracket. So this is the big advantage. The last slab here, the advantage of this new regime. Another very important feature, and that should make this regime attractive, is the rebate, which has been hiked from 5 to 7 lakh rupees. So in effect, anybody who's earning up to 7 lakh rupees doesn't have to pay taxes, and there's nil tax liability over there. So that's a big sweetener that has come in. Just a reminder, if you are earning income from business or profession, not salaried income, then you have the option of sticking to the old regime, but only for 1 year. In the subsequent years, you will automatically be moved to the new regime. That's what the law says. That's what the mandate is. Let's look at some of the other sweeteners that have come in the new tax regime. Standard deduction has been introduced. It was always there in the old regime. It will now also be available in the new tax regime. However, no ATC, no ATD. Your deductions under those popular sections, Mediclaim and ATC, they are not available in the new tax regime. There is a deduction for family pension, 15,000 rupees. That has been allowed in the new regime. But remember, the NPS, the ATD, the ATC, all of that doesn't exist in the new regime. Now let's talk about the super rich. Some relief for them if they're coming in the new regime, because the highest level of surcharge has been lowered. In fact, the highest surcharge slab itself has been done away with. And now the highest slab is going to be 25%, not 37%. Let's just tell you how this really works. The highest slab now is 25%. Anybody earning over 2 crore rupees will have to pay tax at the rate of 25%. In fact, we'll just demonstrate this in the surcharge tables in just a bit. The maximum tax rate because of the surcharge was almost 43%. Now it comes down to 39% for those who will opt for the new scheme. And just for reference, we'll just show you the surcharge rates as well. There is no change in surcharge in the old regime, so keep that in mind. If you stick to the old regime, no change. The new structure is as such, as I said. There is no surcharge slab above 25%, above 2 crores, 25%. This is the maximum. The old regime, just to show you a reference, the highest rate continues at 37% above 5 crores. So keep that in mind while you make your decisions. The analysis is already telling us that most of the high income earners will switch to the new regime.